thought I'd have a little word with you before it starts as to what not to watch in today's show. Lots of disgusting bits. Like the front of the show, that's got to go for a start. And the middle's pretty bad too. And this end bit's just positively a no-no. Well, that looks all right.
I think the whole thing has to sink right in the first story. Don't worry about it. Just give us a 5 in the gate on this one and we'll be quite happy. Roll it. Just keep rolling that bloody thing.
You get things from our collection.
Roll the film. Keep rolling it until I tell you to stop. Roll the film until I tell you to stop, Telesini. Stop there.
Well, have it your own way then, Andy. Here we are again, all set to battle our way through yet another assortment of flubbed trezzos, mangled news,
scrambled current affairs.
Sounds like a normal day, doesn't it? Anyway, for those of you who have to go, we've got a shortened version for you coming up right now. Early this year, we saw the dramatics of governmental confrontation at the Prime Minister's conference. And the cameras were there to catch the action, the highlights, as well as the lowlights.
Totally for the second factor, I need to develop balanced fiscal and monetary policy. I accept that unimportant dissemination 1983-1984 efficiency, as is a list of extended subsequent deficit, as the Department of Finance has noted. Government's ability to develop fiscal policies appropriate to contemporary economic circumstances, however powerful incomes of course is not seen by the trade union movement as an expression of our own sectional interest, rather the reverse. It affords other participants in this conference potential opportunities, should be considered objectively by all parties. We remain committed to the task we all face, and that task is to increase employment, to generate growth, and to lift the horizons of this country.
You know, once in every quarter century, a man is born with such grace, such natural wit, such undeserved charm that he wins the acclaim of people right across this nation. Not that that's made me conceited. Not a bit of it. You see, you just ask the thousands of people who know and love me. They'll
Look here, Keith. Look here. What are you doing in my chair? How dare you?
7 o'clock
Do you know how long it takes to get a chair in the ABC? I mean, you wait 10 years to get a chair in the ABC and then to get in the right place. Quick, where's the thing?
Bob Caldecott with the regional news. Results from a major water study.
Excuse me. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry we can't bring you that story at the moment. We're having a few problems technically, so we'll move on to another story in the meantime. And I think it was 20, was it? Excuse me. 20. And I think that is one of yours, isn't it, Tim? Tim Lane is here. So we'll cross to him now.
Graham, it's all yours.
Not 20, right? Well, we'll see if we can pick it up somewhere else. Thank you. Right, well, I'll be back in a few moments, but now with today's sporting news, here's Tim Lane.
Thanks, Graham. Robert De Castella arrived back home today after his recent triumph in Helsinki. This report comes from Gordon Bray in Sydney. My turn. Good evening. Okay, the item's coming up now.
I'll be next year and...
and if you think that's the end of the Melbourne news, think again.
Really get back to square, even though it's an excellent crop.
First, the Pine Gap demonstration. The anti-nuclear protest flared in Central Australia today, coinciding with the delivery of the first cruise missiles to Britain.
Mr. Von Duser, just how much would the public benefit from that? Holy Moses.
Oh, goodness me, why not?
Moving, isn't it? What do you think of the review so far, Brian?
I like it.
And do we hear any more comments?
I like it. I like it.
And it's stupid.
It's frustration upon frustration.
Well, I'd certainly like to see somebody behind bars for this.
The person responsible. I wish I could be face to face with this person right now.
We've yet to decide on that. But he won't be doing it on the radio anyway, I'm afraid.
And others?
Wake up! There's more!
Whether you have a balcony garden, or just a few pot plants on a windowsill, or a garden like this on rather a grand scale, it doesn't matter, providing I can make money out of it. And the ABC's 1984 gardening calendar will help me to get greater money from your investing in one of my many enterprises. We managed to get some rejects from a bankrupt Hong Kong printery for 40 cents a copy, and except for a few minor misprints and the fact that every month has 31 days, we're doing our darndest to flog them off for a mere $14.99. Well, after all, we are a corporation now, and we do need the money. Well, I do. Anyway, I don't know about anyone else in this blasted organisation. I mean to say, what do you find?
Mr. Milligan, thank you. Thank you. That was the most painless interview I've ever had, I think. Wait a minute.
Well, that's 1983 in review. Thanks to all of those who helped put it together, especially those who, through their unrehearsed ad-libs and bad flibs, made it all possible. To them and to you, thanks. It's been a great year. Bye for now.